Hey guys, just thought I'd show you this. We talked about we use our video training account, and that's purely for training. What I thought, because I always the constant messages I get all the time is that I don't have a lot of money, and I can't. They're always chasing things like essentially the shit coins that are around at the moment, like your Elons and even your Safe Moons, even though we're invested in a Safe Moon as well, and all that sort of thing. So I just thought I'd show you the value of holding on to really, really good coins. And even as we speak at the moment, you'll see them going up and down. You'll see a few reds popping up, and I'm assuming BTC is probably doing something as we speak. And we can see that it's gone flatline on there, but that'll change as we talk during here as well. So, but we opened this account with $97, but let's say 100 just to make it nice and easy. So we're 57% up in 2 days of trading, which is pretty huge, mainly due to DOT and XRP, which were great trades. Ethereum, which is going nuts as well, at 722. And you might say nuts, like $7.22 is not a lot, but you try putting $100 in your bank account and see how much in a year's time you'll have less. Well, I can tell you in Australia at the moment the inflation is 3.8%. So unless you've at least made 3.8%, you're at zero. You're more likely going to lose money. So looking at ADA, ADA is one of those ones that's going to break out any minute. It really should be around. So we got we opened at 196, which I think is a great price to open at, and we've got a mark price at 199. This thing should be at $2.50 at the end of the day. Don't know why, but there's some great projects going in Africa at the moment with renewable energy. After the Glasgow talks, so I think that's going to be something that's going to be really big. And that's something else you've got to think about and follow those sort of trends in the world. And we saw that with the meta coins as well, and which is obviously why I've got Mana in there as well. Sand is another great one. And I literally picked these when they were sitting at their bottoms so we could pick them up. DOT is just so great because DOT and Solana, and even though Solana's down at the moment, what I bought it fairly high. So, and XRP, those three coins are really, really good coins. Shiba I've thrown in there only because who knows what Shiba is going to do. It could tomorrow we could be sitting there. It could be 0.0008, and I'll be $600 up on that one. Already made a lot of money in our main account through Shiba, and it's the gift that keeps on giving because people just keep cycling up and down on it. So we'll keep trading on it. So oh my god is another one. OMG, if you like. So how I did this was, and this is what I've noticed people don't do this. I'm not really sure why, but in the balances here, usually you keep most of your stuff in USD, and then if you're trading futures, then you'll borrow against your futures to get this. So you can see we've got $100, but it allows us to, on a 20x, it allows us to borrow up 20 times what we want to use. So you can see that in there. We haven't quite used all that up. So it sets at a liquidation price. So if things go south overnight and the market collapses, which could happen at any time, it sets a liquidation price. So for example, ADA is liquidating at $1.52. As soon as that hits, then it will start liquidating all of these as well and start taking away. We'll be in a little bit of trouble. So, but hopefully we'll catch that before that happens. But if not, I'm okay with that at the moment. And you can see we're having a bit of a dip here, and I reckon if we go to BTC, it's we'll have a look at that. We'll see it's trending down for sure. And what we're looking for here is when that line, that green line, which is the moving averages, if that starts to move up again, it will go above the position which I opened up as a long position there at 61,989. But coins do this all the time, and you can see that we got 1, 2, 3 peaks there, a little down peak. We'll have to see whether the next one comes up or not. So, and you can see some pretty big investments in the volume, and the RSI is down a little bit there. So anyway, getting back to what we were saying about the video training account, if we go back into our wallet, is I tend to move everything into a spot mode. So I bought XRP, Ethereum, Solana, and Litecoin. It then allows you in futures to borrow against that to trade. So at least as XRP goes up, so I bought in around about $40 there. It's up $12. Again, it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but we're only investing 100, so we're 54% up in 2 days at the moment. Even now, when we started, we were about 62, so that'll go up and down all the time. So I just wanted to give you an idea of that you can do it, and I talk about the value of buying in early. If you look at the prices of these coins when we first told you to buy them back in, firstly it was in the beginning of September, and then secondly in the beginning of October. If you look at BNB was at 320, that's at 657 now. ADA probably the only downturn from there. XRP was at 92 cents. We're sitting at $1.18 at the moment. Solana was at $1.20, $120, now $253. Ethereum was at $3,200. It's now at $4,600. DOT was down around the $28 mark at that time. BNB was down at 320 as well. So it's been some huge growth, and that's the value of holding and seeing what will happen, even in your future accounts if you have to do it. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. We'll check in again by the end of the week and see how that's going. And I hope that gives you a bit of an indication. And while we're here, we'll have a look at what the BTC chart's doing, because it's just notched up over 0.01. And you start to see these ones go green. You watch Atom go green, and you watch Shiba might go green, but it runs on a little line of its own. So we'll go into BTC, and you can see it'll start to, we'll look at the RSI straight away, going up. So you watch this little marker there. If we zoom in, we'll start to see a couple of green bars starting to come, and now we see this green trend line starting to bend round. So it'll cross about here, and we'll see another boost up. So anyway, just keep an eye on that, and you'll kind of see what's happening as we go. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of it. Take care. Have a good night.